Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
And now Indiana's starting group. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Powell. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Butler out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Greg.
Oh, BA. Tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Porter against Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
SGA passes to Jokic. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Butler. Here's Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. Now Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Ball does a great job working hard to get himself good looks. His offensive energy is off the charts.
Here's SGA. Williams grabs the board.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Butler, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Outside, Williams. Butler taking his time here. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Butler's got 5 points.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Green, the pass to Jokic. To stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at the Thunder, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Out to Powell, stolen by Jones. Up top ball. Williams finds Towns. On the wing, Jones. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. SGA with it. Guarded now by Williams. He gets it in there.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Deflects the pass. And here's Porter outside. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Jones, the pass to Ball. The 3-ball. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Ball's got 5 now.
You can't give Ball any daylight out on the perimeter.
Powell outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
And Jokic drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Ball against SGA. Towns for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. On target from range.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Here's Ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 3-point game. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Norman Powell. Outside Butler. Here's Ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Here's Porter. No points yet. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Green. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Jones sets a screen. And here's Butler outside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Pacers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Now here's Porter. Jokic the screen. Porter the pass to Jokic. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside, Williams. Back to ball. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Lets it fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Porter finds Jokic. Five to shoot. Inside. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
The three from Ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They've made a deal to acquire Austin Reeves in a move I'm told they believe will add crucial depth to their lineup. He can fill a lot of holes offensively. He's the kind of player they're hoping can give them some stability on that side of the floor.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Achua's checked in for Butler. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Alexander Walker in for Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. BA?
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. He got a piece of it. They retain possession. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. And Indiana misses again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cadis checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Then for Indiana, Wade comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Pacers. Down low. And there's Jokic on the assist by Porter. Jokic has got 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ball. Pass to Williams. Plenty of space. Porter pulls it in.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Wade, the pass to Porter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Achua with the rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Ball. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ball. Porter gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Porter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Out to the wing. Jokic with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
Over the years, about half of KCP's attempts come just like that. Catch and shoot, and most of the time he knocks them down.
Now here's Ball. It's a 5-point game. Up and over Porter. Ball no good. Indiana has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Batum is checked in for Wade, and it's Highland in for Porter Jr. .23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now a 7-point Indiana lead.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Highland against Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Five ticks left to play in the first quarter. And here's Porter outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Derek Jones is out there with Butler. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Williams in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trail by 9. Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He gives your team a veteran presence, Clark.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP. It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. Lets it fly. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Porter. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
They set a pick. Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Indiana making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Releases. A shot by Butler, no good.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Indiana. Nails it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Thunder trail by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Jokic is checked in for Nurkic. Pacers leading by 7. And here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Jones, the pass to Towns. Indiana with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. To the middle. Middleton looking around. Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Indiana, 4th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Four on the clock. Out to Powell. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board. Pass to ball. Outside, Alexander Walker. Towns, a screen on Middleton. On the wing, Jones. 3-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 7. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Indiana making a switch here. SGA's checked in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 13. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a three-game homestand. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Ball. He's got 11. Pushing through, LaMelo Ball.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
And here's SGA outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Ball outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Outside Jones. The three is up. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's SGA. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. It's Powell on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
The three from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Achua's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Jalen Williams in for Alexander Walker. The Pacers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Porter Jr.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Outside Achua. Williams passes to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the glass. Thunder trail by 18. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And he makes it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. That one falls. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Come on, hit that, man.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Williams. Ball outside. And there's the lob, and it's Towns with the power finish.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Now here's SGA. He's got 16. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. PA, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in for Ball. Then for Indiana, Draymond Green comes in for Middleton. And it's Porter Jr. in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Hey, watch it.
Williams against SGA. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alexander Walker, the pass to Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And here's Jokic outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Indiana. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely indeed. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole week and all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Pacers leading by 20. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nikola Jokic is out there with Green. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And he sinks the second. Ball with it. Outside Butler. Back to Ball. The 3. Pass to Jones. Goes back up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Porter finds SGA. Jokic with a screen on Williams. And here's Jokic from the arc. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
Ball passes to Jones. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Towns. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 21. Knocks down the long J.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Towns. Ball left side. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball no good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Powell outside. Outside, Green. Jokic the screen. Takes a 3. And it's Green missing.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Jones from outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it no matter what the defense was trying to do.
It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from SGA. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Ball. He's got 15. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Powell, a screen on Butler. Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. No good, off the front rim. Oklahoma City's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Here's the pick. Back to Williams. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-1 run. Pass to SGA. Powell sets a screen. Puts it up from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Butler passes to Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And that's now 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
That's good from SGA. Now Ball. He's got 15. Outside Butler. Back to Ball. And it's good for 2. Ball's got 17 points.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Pacers with a rebound.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Jokic against Towns. And they double up Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Green finds Powell. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass the ball. And he lobs it up top. Powell with a steal. Down low. Outside for Green. Porter from outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Basket counts. And that's now 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Jones. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Williams looking around. Jones with a screen on SGA. Towns outside. Clock at 6. Williams finds Jones. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Indiana. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside, Williams. Ball passes to Towns. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And it's Green missing. The Thunder shooting a less than average 27% in the 3rd quarter. Ball right side. Back to Butler. Here's Towns. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for a shot, wants to make his teammates better.
SGA against Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams from long range. Pacers with a rebound. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. First free throw is good. So for Oklahoma City, Achua's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Alexander Walker in for Williams. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Wade, he's checked in for Green. Chris Middleton comes in for Michael Porter. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Porter Jr. in for SGA.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Ball. 17 points in the game. Williams looking around. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Towns. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Indiana's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
out of bounds.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Indiana, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Checking out the Pacers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 13 in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Williams passes to Alexander Walker. Williams a screen on Porter. The ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 16 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And that's the thing about Williams. He puts pressure on the defense from every spot on the floor.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Williams.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
He's perfect from the line this time. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. Porter looks it over. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. From behind the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Derek Jones is out there with Williams. Then there's Butler. Then it's Williams. And it's Queta in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Rockets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
That one's off. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Middleton outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. And Butler with the block.
one of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
Now here's Williams. There's the block. Nurkic with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Jones. From 9 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Jones. Outside Butler. 4-3. That shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams against Porter. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Queta gets the bucket.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Middleton outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Jones. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside for Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nurkic, a screen on Williams. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Williams against Porter. And it's Williams off the drive. Porter with the steal. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Middleton. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
2 shots. Foul.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Towns comes in for Queta, and it's Alexander Walker in for Williams. And the Pacers also making a change. Mann's checked in. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Mobo's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. Pass to Prince. 5 to shoot. Fires from the corner. Off the left rim and out. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Defended by Nurkic. Shoots from the right block. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
No good on the free throw. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Indiana making a switch here. Batum's checked in, and the second free throw is good.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Batum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. On the break. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Butler. Ball's got 19 points. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Back to Caldwell Pope. From down in the low post, it goes. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the second half. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Towns. An easy 2 on the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Middleton. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule. Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Butler. The 3 from Ball. Prince grabs the miss. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Going the other way.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Jones. The Pacers also with a sub. Highland, he's checked in for Prince. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Highland, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Nurkic. Over Towns. Nurkic shot is good.
Smooth offense gets them the perfect low-risk look.
Butler passes to Towns. Outside Butler. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Ball finds Towns. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler. And it's in there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Middleton. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Shot's good by Towns. 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
It's deflected.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Middleton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Middleton. That one goes in. That's 7 points for Chris Middleton.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound by Middleton.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Ball against Highland. Batum outside. Back to Highland. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and Indiana again with the bucket.
Continuing to develop his jump shot. Nurkic draining his shot has helped his confidence moving forward.
Outside, Williams. Highland against ball to the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, he goes right over Yusuf Nurkic. Slams it down.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Williams. Another miss by Middleton. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. The kick out to Ball. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Highland. That one a little long.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And after losing in their first meeting, they're able to split the season series by winning this final game against the Thunder.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Wade, he's checked in for Nurkic. Mobo comes in for Batum. Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Porter Jr. in for Highland. Now here's Caldwell Pope, the shake, and he lays it in. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, he entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Wade. Now Caldwell Pope. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through it.
And he makes a first.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Both good from the line that time. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Indiana dominating the game. Porter, the pass to Wade. And here's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And the 10-footer finds the target.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ball. So it's the Pacers now. Porter with it. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Nicola, a great game for you tonight. Are nights like tonight even more enjoyable when you put up huge numbers individually?
I'm going to take a W, to be honest. I mean, that's what we all play for the wins, fans coming for the wins. And we came out and played really good basketball tonight, and hopefully we're going to continue.
Always such a team player. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.